Gtalk. Yeah, here we go.
This is what we do, baby.
This is what we do. We're ready. Gtalk 2.0. This is number 2. Let's go, baby. Let's do it. All right, got 10 seconds in, so 3. Are you ready, kid? You ready to do this?
Light it up, kid. Give them a show.
I'm ready.
Volcanic and just let it blow. Oh.
Welcome, everybody. It's the Gtalk.
Guess who's back?
Back
I forgot
again.
the way this one goes.
Let's go, baby. It's the Gtalk. It's your boy
It's the
Ja,
Gtalk.
but more importantly, it's your boy Frankie.
Nah, more importantly, my man, the creator, the innovator, the mastermind behind the Gtalk, my man Ja.
Let's go, baby. It's a pleasure.
Mi hermano, coño, que lo que?
Que lo que. Let's go, baby. It is the Gtalk 2.0, better than ever. We got an update, kids. Y'all ready? Because it's about to happen. Hey, Frankie, how you doing? What are you drinking tonight?
I don't advertise.
Uh-oh.
I don't advertise, but I will show you my cup.
Uh-oh.
My cousin made this for me for my birthday.
Let's go. I like it. Who is that, by the way? I don't know. Who is that?
That's my girl. That's
Tay
my
Tay.
girl. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. And don't call it Tay Tay. I don't like Tay Tay.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's Taylor Swift. That's Taylor motherfucking Swift.
Let's
If
go.
anything, we call her that. All right, that's my girl. That's my baby.
Yeah, Taylor
I miss
Kelsey.
her, I put my mouth on her almost every night. Whoa, that was too much info. Too early for that, right?
Oh, it's just the right time. Let's go, baby. We're already starting off like we never stop. This is the Gtalk, my friends. We're back again. A little bit of a different setup, right? My friend, my mano. We're gonna do it a little bit different for anyone. No one's watching this shit, right?
Not yet. Not yet. They're gonna find this gold piece down the line and like, damn, where was this all my life?
They're going to go and watch the previous episodes. But this one's going to be a little bit different, my friends. We're going to start off with a coin toss in a second. It's going to be like sports, man. This is going to be great. So here's what we're going to do. For anyone that's watching for the first time, thank you for. We're going to do kind of like a little monologue thing, right? We're going to do some hot takes. We're going to talk about some stuff, things that are in the news, things that are trending, shit that's interesting to us, things we want to talk about, you know? And we're gonna do it, but we tend to go a little, we've been known to be a little long. Or go long. I screwed it up. Either way, so we got to kind of reel it in a little bit. So for those of you that are watching, you have to be watching if you hear me. At the top right corner, which will be over there, and for Frankie, why don't you point the other way? There it is. There's a timer that we're going to set to kind of reel us in. And what we're going to do in the very beginning, I've got a coin. Frankie, my friend, my mano, my coño, you need to call it heads or tails. You get to choose. Do you read first or do you answer first? What do you choose?
I don't know what I love more, head or tail.
Oh.
But
let's go.
To kick it off is always heads.
You got to go with heads. All right, here we go. You ready? Just to show you that I'm not messing around. It is tails. Sorry.
Oh, that's right. Sometimes that.
I'm gonna be a nice guy. I'm gonna defer to the second half. So you get to choose. What do you want to do? You want to read or do you want to answer first?
I will read.
Okay, perfect. So here's how we're going to do it, my friends. We've got, 7 or 8 different topics we're going to talk about in the first segment, and we're going to break it up. We're going to have some commercial breaks, some funny stuff. We'll edit it after. So if you're watching this, you're going to see it all at once. This is going to be fun. But here's the thing. 3 minutes, so we got to make some quick hot takes. We're going to do our points, and then we're going to make it count. So, Frankie, what's number 1 on the docket? Hold on. I will get us up here. Hold on. I got to get. Boom. What's number 1 on the docket?
Bueno, as everybody knows, we have a new pope. in town, and apparently is the first American pope, and which I found kind of interesting because I wasn't aware. I grew up Catholic, and that was all in from the States.
Yeah.
But apparently is somewhat of a big deal, and the headline to this thing was rather interesting. You know, from uh, Villanova to Vatican,
The
Cardinals
Vatican.
revolt and Pope Leo. Yeah, big time. He was born in Chicago, and he's the first American born pope in history, making a significant moment for the Catholic Church. Now, why is I cannot understand why is this a big deal? It's like, well, so, if the Pope is from Italy or from Rome or from France or from Australia, the States, what's the big deal? It's the Pope, what's the big
Okay.
deal?
Well, what's the question?
Apparently, it's a big deal. Leave it to who?
The MAGA. Let's go.
MAGA already hates him and claims he was named to fight against Trump.
Okay.
We're gonna pause. I know we got 3 minutes, but
Yep. Go for
gotta
it.
process this shit. So, do you think global politics played any role in this pick, or is it more Trump? Derangement syndrome, where everything revolves around the orange. I will not say Jesus.
Don't even. Yeah. Don't even.
Fucking if anything, he's more like Tang.
Oh, here we go. All right, I'm going to start the clock.
He freaking orange, dusty, and nobody gave a shit about him.
Here we
since
go.
90s.
All right, we're starting the clock. So here's what I'm going to tell you. So basically, yeah. So like you said, it's Cardinal Provost, I guess, whatever his name. He ended up being Pope Leo the 14th. So for what everyone said, he chose the name because it's something about the first Leo was about fighting for justice and trying to be there for people and kind of raise up the downtrodden, the whole deal. I think this was fixed. I'm not into conspiracy theories, though. If you want to do conspiracies, listen. If you want to do conspiracy theories, go to the Vatican. That's fine. But I have a feeling. And what did I say to you on a recording? I said, listen, if there's one person that you wanted to put opposite Trump, where there's evil, you put the Pope. And you said, America, here you go. So I think that's why they did it. I can't prove it, but I mean, of all the popes, they chose him. Why? And as we wrote in the thing, we got a new Pope, and he's a Yankee. And no, he's not Aaron Judge. But if he was. So, Frankie, here's my question back to you. Let's pretend, let's say that he was chosen because of I'll say it, Orange Jesus. What can he do to make things better? Go.
I don't know what he could do to make things better. I think MAGA cares more about Trump than God.
I agree.
I said it.
I agree.
So I think MAGA went that way because, and I wish I had it on the screen. I should have done a little more research, but he once tweeted or said something to the effect of that he disagrees with the behavior of Trump and Vance. Choosing money over the health and well-being of others. That to me made a lot of sense because, and if you say anything bad about Trump, MAGA will turn on you
Right.
like that. It doesn't matter who it is, even the Pope, go figure.
It's automatic, right? And after a while, it becomes predictable. It becomes so overly predictable and so inauthentic that it's like, it's the Pope, guys. So who are you going to attack next? You know what I mean? God? It's like if Jesus came or Muhammad or whatever showed up and said, hey, I'm here, MAGA would find a way to destroy them. It's insane. And here we go again. Yeah. So listen, I wish him well. I hope he does great. I'm not looking for politics in the Vatican. There's enough in history. But if he's going to do some great stuff, please start with America. Do you agree?
Couldn't agree more.
I mean, perfect. I mean, God bless you. He's a Chicago White Sox fan. He's already suffered
That's
enough.
why he'll be Cubs.
No, he's a Chicago White. He's suffered enough. All right, what's next? Let's see. Oh, it's my turn. All right, so we go to the next one. Here we go. So, Frankie, this is going to be interesting. Okay. Oh, my God. Republican Senator Mike Lee. Nobody knows who the hell this guy is, right? This guy. So, he put together what was called the anti-porn bill. I can't even get it out without smiling. I'm like, of all the people. He introduced, it's called the Interstate Obscenity Definition Act, whatever, IOTA, to redefine federal obscenity laws and make it easier to prosecute explicit content online. I mean, for God's sake, it's supposed to amend some sort of act from 1934 about internet content. And I'm going to stop right now. It's a bullshit censorship law, and they're using porn. But you're going to talk first. Let me give you the question, and then I'll make my point after. So here's a question for you. Is it really about overhauling obscenity laws to crack down on explicit content online and trying to clean up the internet? Or is it just putting shackles and chains on free speech? Hey, put the whips away, kids. Hey, now. Or something even worse. Ready?
That was good.
Let's go. Go.
It seems that we are getting more and more into just nonsense. When nonsense is so blatant, just like that, what are they trying to cover up? The corruption that we'll get into. Like, this is so much nonsense. There's wars, there's poverty, there's inflation, there's a million things going on right now that is affecting the world in such a negative way, that people are suffering, people are dying. It's endless.
Hold
okay,
on.
we're gonna hear this committee.
I'm already giving you, yes. Thanks, guys. Go for
All right,
it.
so this committee is going to commence right now. I think we should make porn a federal crime.
And for God's sake.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yo, there's people starving. There's people dying. You talking about fucking porn? Yo, number one, what I don't know what the porn industry annual revenue is, but
A lot.
It's a lot. I don't know personally. I didn't do the research. I wish I did. But I would have to say it's got to be in the billions annually.
It is.
And why does porn bother you specifically? Who are you trying to protect?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I will not comment any further to that activity or my personal experience with it, but I think is a waste of time for this is how you're spending taxpayer dollars.
Well, I'll take it a step further. I think there's something a bit more insidious behind it. It's censorship in the worst degree, because it starts with porn. You know where it goes to, Frankie? Then it says, well, that article's inappropriate. Well, in the 90s, remember the 90s, explicit content on the CDs? Remember CDs, kids? Hey, kids, look up what CDs were in the 90s, right? The greatest things ever. Until they got a scratch on it. Then it was like, oop. Oh, I see, I'm already sucking it up. But real quick, then it ends with, you can't put that video of the government attacking those protesters because it's now explicit, or because, oh, the kids can't see it. Listen, I'm going to say something that might be inappropriate. Fuck the kids. And I mean that in the most sincere way possible. It's up for me, you, all the parents to figure that out. Stop trying to censor life because of kids. There's so many tools out there that parents can and should use to protect their kids. We can't censor the whole world and put like just a backdrop to stop them from seeing everything. Eventually they're going to see it. I'm not saying porn, but indecency, all that stuff. Listen, enough's enough. Do you want any last second thing on your end on that?
Yeah, no, that should not be something presented at this point in time into the House. And again, it's free speech. You know, after that, what comes next? You're going to ban miniskirts?
I mean,
ban high heels?
It keeps going, right? It keeps going.
Yeah.
It
You're
doesn't.
gonna ban the gyms because now
All the good looking guys and girls doing their thing. Hey now, hey. I love it. So what's number 3? Is it me or you?
I believe it's me.
Go for it.
And let's see. This one is rather interesting because I wish I would have taken a little more time to review it, but nonetheless, Trump urged Speaker Johnson to raise the top tax rate on the rich. The fucking irony is,
Isn't it? Keep going. Keep going. I mean, come on.
so the headline is that Trump is championing his big beautiful tax bill and essentially tried pushing for a raise on the top tier tax rate for individuals earning $2.5 million or more to join fillers earning $5 million or more from 37% to 39.6%. The MAGA base was pressuring Republicans to raise taxes on the wealthy, but as you could expect, say it with me.
Yep. It's not going anywhere.
All things considered, would you have championed this effort and agreed with Trump? Was he looking out for the little guy or just a publicity pushing? This is so freaking rhetorical. Or just publicly pushing something he knew full well will never pass the Republican-controlled House and Senate, just so appear to be looking out for the little guy.
Okay, clock is going, and I'm ready for this one. I'll be quick and easy on this one, and I'll throw it back to you. It's a publicity stunt. That's exactly what it is. It's bullshit. Because if he wanted to he got everything else done through executive orders, through all this bullshit. He's the little orange king. He does this thing. And listen, I want the president of any president, and I'm being serious when I say this, to succeed because it reflects on us, does it not? So at the end of the day, if you're telling me that and this is a great thing, but you've got control of the House, control of the Senate, you got control of everything. You got control of the pen, auto or not, if you want to put the auto pen, and you can do a lot about that, but he's not doing that. So what's the point? Getting it out there and saying, hey, I tried. Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. Publicity stunt. What do you say?
Yeah, absolutely. There is a reason why he is cutting Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, firing all these people from all these government agencies, and all to save money because they needed to give tax cuts to the ultra rich. Now, I wish once again that I did a little bit more research so I could come out with receipts.
You sound like you're doing it right. Keep going.
The fact of the matter is 100% correct. He was caught on video when he did the tariffs and all this bullshit with his friends that made billions.
Billions.
A group of 6 or 7 men in the room in the White House saying he made 1.3 billion. He made 900 million.
I mean, what are you going to do?
I'm sorry, dude. No non-MAGA person, including Republicans that are non-MAGA, because there are a few that are not MAGA. They're Republicans, but not MAGA. They will say he is blatantly lying.
Frankie, he's not just blatantly lying. I mean, listen, I'll take it a step further. He's just setting it up and saying, look, I tried. I'll move on to the next thing. And by the way, a little bit later, we might talk about a little gift he got from the Qataris. And it's like, and no, it's not a golden calf. It's a little bit more valuable than that. At the end of the day, if you want something to get done where you're trying to save money for people, and you got Doge going and cutting everything, and you're going to do this big, beautiful tax bill, and people have been pushing for taxing the rich. And listen, I'm not trying to this is America, capitalism. I'm not, demonizing the rich, but pay your fair share. And the reason why you got rich is because of the education, the roads, the infrastructure. Who paid for that? Say it with me. We did. Yeah. Bullshit. Yeah. It's nonsense. So nice try, OJ. So we move on to the last one of the first half. So Frankie, where in the world is Melania Trump. For anyone that grew up in the late 80s, early 90s, and I'll put something on screen somewhere about and I'll put it here. Ready? Hopefully I have the picture here. Stupid New York Times, you bastards. She's dressed like freaking dark. This fucking New York Times, you son of a bitch. She's dressed like a goth version of Carmen Sandiego. For those who don't know who that is, you could Google it. I'll put it on screen. She's been spotted less frequently in Washington than her husband's since her husband's second inauguration, leading to widespread speculation about her whereabouts. It's like, where the hell is she? Her recent appearances at the Courage Awards, Easter egg roll, the whole thing. They're saying her role as First Lady is basically, it's null and void. And she prefers residing at Trump Tower or Mar-a-Lago. And she's trying to balance her duties with her family commitments. Please, this is such bullshit, but whatever. So here's the question. You ready? The left has been claiming, and this is nonsense, I think she loves the limelight. She loves this billionaire lifestyle. And I don't think she hates Trump. I think she's just tired of the DC bullshit. But they're claiming free Melania, and she's been a captive. Oh, wah, wah, wah. So do you think that she loves the billionaire lifestyle and this is all nonsense? Or is it that she just loathes the DC politics and all the fake ass kissers that come with it? Clock is going. Go.
I think it may be a combination of both. Trump does not have that problem with the cameras always being on him. I think a regular person may, to the extent, like the president has round the clock coverage every single day. It may be challenging for a regular human person to go through something like that.
That's a great point.
Personally, from what I've seen, just my opinion as an observer, I don't think she's fond of Trump.
You don't think so?
She's fond of him. I don't think so. I mean, look at Trump, and I can't imagine a woman like to look at him and say, "Oh yeah, I want to hit that." You know what I'm saying?
But you don't think he had game in the 80s? I mean, he was like...
I think he had money in the 80s.
He had game. He was a pretty good-looking guy in the 80s, was he not?
He has the sex appeal of a school bus fire.
I mean, come on.
Dude, are you kidding me? He is uglier than hunger. He is uglier than racism. If he was broke, you think he had Melania? You think he have all these ladies?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
But let me ask you a question. Do you think that, listen, they were spotted something about some PDA. You know what PDA is, right? Public displays of affection, that they were all cuddling and kissing, whatever. But I don't know if that's fake. I have no idea. But here's what I'm going to tell you. She gorgeous. Okay. Like I wouldn't piece her
elegant.
out.
She is very elegant.
Would you say?
I love the way she dresses. She has a beautiful smile. I don't see that smile when she's with Trump. I'll tell you that.
No.
I saw that smile when she was with the ex-president of Canada.
Keep going. You said that earlier. What? I'll put it on screen. I'll find that picture.
And I was like, that's where the tariffs came from. Okay, I get it. Now it makes sense.
That's where. So he knew, and he's like, this son of a bitch. Listen, I'll put a bow on it and say this. There's more to the whole thing. First of all, they're blaming her for him not putting his hand on the Bible. You realize that at the inauguration, right? That she didn't hold it up at the right time, and he's kind of a dunce and didn't realize it. And he held his hand up, and she didn't put the Bible there. They're blaming it on her. But at the end of the day, and she's dressed like she's an assassin. Kid, I don't know, man. There's something dark about what's going on. It's dark Melania, and it might come back to bite him. What say you before we go to the break?
Does the future First Lady normally post the Bible for the president?
You know what? I think so. I got to check it, but she was supposed to hold it up.
We got to check that. Yeah,
we got to check it. Oh, man.
I don't know that information.
Well, listen, free Melania. Yeah, and if she was free, yeah, I'd take some.
Should be with a Canadian.
Hey, let's go. That's the end of the first half, my friends. Wait, yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. So what do you think before we go to the break? I don't know what's going to be the break, so we'll edit something funny. How do you think it's going so far?
I think it's going pretty great.
Look
We
at
hit
you.
a few subjects in a limited amount of time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They're making it happen. This is awesome.
Very structured, very nice.
Let's
I hope
go.
everyone's enjoying it.
Yeah, well, nobody's going. One day.
Or you'll miss what you're trying to kill. Love, love, love. It's all